welcome to Touchstone Life Fitness. My name is Steph, and today we have 7 minutes of pure plank heaven. So if you've been going to my class, you know I love to bookend my class with 3 minutes of plank in the front, 3 minutes in the back. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but I think that these 7 minutes fully through are gonna help you be a better, stronger 3-minute plank holder. Maybe? Okay, so all you're going to need is a mat because it helps with the joints when you're going up and down. Your body, make sure you've warmed up just a little bit. You don't want to do this on a stiff body. And yeah, before we begin, a couple of things. So I'm gonna say, puff out that space between your shoulder blades. This is that space right here. I don't want you to be sinking, so we're not sinking. Those shoulders are going away from the ears. You got an index finger and thumb making a nice L. The insides of your elbows are facing slightly forward by having a nice bend, so you engage that nice trap muscle as well. Again, filling the space of the shoulder blades. This is the crown of your head. Also my bun, but this is the crown of your head. Nape of your neck is this. Your lower ribs woven together. Belly button to tailbone tucked. No twerking. We love a good twerk. We love a good toot, as I think Tyra Banks called it. But today, tucked in, shoulders away from your ears. That's how we're gonna look like in a plank. Yeah, okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started. I haven't tried this out fully, so we'll figure it out together. But once we begin, we begin. So I am gonna have my timer. All right, y'all ready? So again, index finger and thumb, making a nice L. Shoulders are over wrists, and we're gonna plop our feet back from behind us in 3, 2, and 1. All right, we started. So first up is gonna be a nice rotation. We're gonna rotate ourselves around our wrists one way. Don't forget to keep breathing, watch your breath. All right, rotate them around the other way. So each of these are gonna be about 30 seconds each. And we're gonna try to keep our form the whole way through. Integrity in our moves. Nice job, come back to center. And from here, we're going from plank to downward dog. Let's warm up those shoulders just a little bit. So you're hinging at the hips. You're sinking back into those heels. You're making sure those shoulders are away from your ears. And again, the hinge is at the hips. Weave those lower ribs together, belly button to the spine, shoulders away from your ears. After this, we're gonna get back into our full plank in 3, 2, and 1. Nice job, stay here, solid. Shoulder taps up next. So alternating the tap of our shoulders, shoulder taps right here. I'm trying my best to stabilize my core, minimize that movement happening in my hips, filling that space between the shoulder blades, and tucking that belly button to the spine. I'm already tired. Here, leg lifts, 30 seconds. After this, we're gonna do commandos and get ourselves onto our elbows, but until then, you might have already started slipping. Make sure those shoulders are over those wrists. Slight bend in the elbows. Making sure we're not locking those arms. Keep pressing that index finger and thumb into the mat. Be grounded in your strength. In 3, 2, and 1. Let's go, commandos. So, alternating elbow and arm drops. Now, I know for myself that my low belly is my weak point. So when I'm tired, end up sinking in the belly. I'm gonna avoid that by pressing it into my spine. Come back onto that plank, and we do hip dips. Ooh, my back just cracked. Nice and slow, making a nice pause at each step of the elbow plank. Sorry, hip dip in elbow plank. Fill that space between the shoulder blades, don't sink. Shoulders away from your ears. And 3, 2, 2, and 1. We stabilize our form from a forehead dip to a chin dip. Again, like how we practiced earlier, this is a hinge from the hips. And then you're sinking forward. You're not sinking into the shoulders, you're moving forward like a seesaw. Like a seesaw? I don't know if that actually works. And from here, we go ahead and we step out in our elbow plank. Outward, like single leg jacks, kind of. After this, we get to come back up into a nice full plank. But until then, here we are, beloveds. Let's go, 5 more seconds. Next up is a full plank, arm lift. So we come back up, and we lift up. One side, and down. The other side, high, and down. Nice job. Try to find that stability as you lift up that arm, and you go to the other side. My friends, we've made it past our 3-minute mark already. It's a lot harder to do a full plank hold, but this is warming us up. Next up, I want you to hold it here in this side plank. So my shoulders and wrists should be stacked. I have that nice lift at the hip. I'm reaching to the top of my arm. I'm trying to make sure my shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. Ankles could be either in line, meeting, heel to toe, or stacked. Or you can bend that bottom leg. Whatever it is, 2, 1, let's switch. Yeah! Here we are, sorry if I was in your headphones. All right, again, shoulders stacked over wrist, hips are stacked, pressing that bottom hip on up to lift and reach toward that top arm. We breathe, that shoulder is away from my ear, and I lift, and I hold. And after this, we come back to a full plank. And we get to do one more round. We come back down and we go shoulder tap, leg lift, leg lift. That's it, that's the move. Shoulder, shoulder, leg, leg. Nice job, y'all, you got it. In 3, 2, and 1, we hold. You've got it, friends. We are here. I want you to press index finger and thumb into that mat. Make sure you're rocking yourself to get that shoulder over the hip. You feel that space between the shoulder blades and press those shoulders away from the ears. Find your length. Lengthen, feel rooted, you are strong, you have forward movement, you can do this. So find that length, stretching out of the crown of your head, weaving that lower rib, all the way to find that belly button, pressed to the back, tuck in that tailbone, press, press, press. Index finger and thumb into the mat, balls of your feet into the mat in 3, 2, and 1, nice job. We come up into downward dog. No, yes, maybe. Back to center if possible. We chaturanga. To lift up, look to the left, look to the right. Back to center, and up. All right, friends, go ahead. Pedal those knees, walk them as close as they can to your fingertips. If accessible to you and you're not wearing shoesies, slide those palms of your hands into the feet and press and lift up. Tuck that lower back. Woo. Grab for opposite arms. Reach behind your low back. Dangle, dangle, dangle. Slight bend in these, roll one vertebra at a time. You did it. 7 minutes of a full run through of a plank. Try it out maybe 3 times in the week and then start building out that 3-minute plank hold. Let me know how it feels. Thanks y'all, see you next video.